So one of the experiments that I've kind of been running is like, how do you bring these things up, right? Because it's being brought to my attention over and over again that these are really difficult conversations to have. And so I tend to be a little bit more bold conversationally as like a hyper extrovert, that it doesn't bother me to, like, if something I do falls flat, I'm not worried by it. It
not
doesn't
fazed by it.
No, it doesn't expend a lot of like relational capital for me to where I'm like, oh no, now they're gonna think that, you know, I'm dumb and nobody's gonna want to talk to me. No, I'm like, hey, on to the next thing, right? Like, all right, well, that didn't work. So
shake it off.
Yeah. So one of the ways that I found has been most effective, because, you know, talking about like, hey, what did you learn in Bible study? What are you studying? And from the pastor, those can be challenging. In my groups where I've got like just buddies that I'm not their pastor, then those conversations tend to lead into the type of stuff.
Right.
But one of the ways that I've found out that's been really effective is just like talking about what I'm learning.
Yeah.
In the same way that you would like, oh, hey, you know, this thing happened at work today, is just kind of talking about, you know, so I'm doing, you know, I've been reading the book of Ezra, and there's just some really interesting things that are in there. Did you know